Let's talk about connection and impact. All right, so Mike, why don't you spin around and we'll use the tee like we're hitting at the camera. Okay, so you'll stand like here.
Yep.
Sound good? Don't actually hit the ball. I don't want to get a new phone. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so he's gonna go ahead and turn. He's gonna get to the ball and he's gonna stop. Okay. Great. So connection and impact is measuring the angle of your spine and your bat at impact. So this is pretty close to 90 right here. So Mike is in a really good position. This is also a thing that we're looking for when we get to half turn, okay? If this bat was more like this, okay, that would be the angle going closer to 100, or actually probably more than 100 in this one. If the bat were more like this, that would be the angle going closer closer to 0. So hitters can hit with it, below, it can be like in the 80s, that's fine. It can be in the 70s, that's not as good, but it can be functional for some hitters. It's really hard to hit when it gets really vertical. So you get like north of 100, bad things are gonna happen. That's called barrel dump, that's not what we want. What we wanna do, go ahead and let's show it one more time. We're gonna get to half turn. The easiest way to check to see if this is right is just look for alignment. So like this front arm wants to be a straight line down our front arm, like that, through the bat, pretty good there, okay? And that line wants to be aligned with the shoulders. You can see 3 parallel lines. So lead arm, bat, shoulders. That's not perfect, but that's really damn good. So that's what we're looking for when we're talking about connection and impact. Now, let's go ahead and spin this way now. We'll hit a couple, okay? Easiest way to practice this is half turns, okay? So all Mike's gonna do, okay, is he's going to turn his body, do his full footwork. Once he hits the ball, he's gonna freeze, and we're just gonna see where he's at when he freezes.
Do I stop an extension?
No, like freeze, like pop, like that.
Okay.
Yep. Like actually hit it though.
Okay.
Yeah. Great, so that's a really solid half turn.
Connection at impact, 66 degrees.
Okay, so that would be a little bit too flat for this one, right? But when Mike does his full swing, it doesn't necessarily look like that. So for him, actually, he's more like in the 80s consistently, so it wouldn't be really something that we touch too much. But this time, let's try to go a little bit more vertical with our half turn.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
70.
Okay, a little bit better.
A little bit more.
Let's try to feel that barrel point to the ground a little bit more.
63.
Okay. So go ahead and do a normal swing so they can kind of hear what it actually sounds like from you usually.
84.
So like Mike isn't someone that we would even need to do this progression with, right? Because he does it already. And when someone's not broke, we're not gonna fix them. So generally speaking, this wouldn't be like a drill progression that we would really do a lot for you. But this is a drill progression that works really, really well. And the key here is we wanna let our body grab the bat. So try to keep your hands, but let's do a couple more half turns.
Cool.
Maybe scoot up a little bit more, man.
Right here.
Yeah, just so you hit the ball a little deeper.
Yeah.
Great, and let your body grab your bat. There you go.
73.
Okay, a little better. Did you see how that one kind of shot up at the end? Like your swing kind of went way up. Hey, watch me do one real quick. Good.
81.
Yeah.
You see how I was like right through there? And I held that alignment. When I lose that alignment, that number's gonna go haywire.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Got it. Yeah.
Anyways, really simple drill progression that you can do. And then if you want to blend it together, what you can do is you can do 1 half turn, 1 3/4 turn, 1 full swing. So let's go ahead and try that. Yep, that's a half turn.
78.
You did a better job of holding it there, and you got a little bit better number. That's great.
Yes, sir. 3/4.
3/4. Great.
75.
So 3/4 is the same thing as a half turn. We just keep on going. The rest of our body stops, our arms keep going, and we get out to here. It's one of the best ways to teach extension and deceleration. So now we're gonna go full swing. Great. So when you're working through your half turns and your 3/4 turns, don't get discouraged like a ton, like if your angles are not lining up. The goal is to get the angles to line up when you're doing your full swing. It doesn't have to be perfect when you're doing your half turns and your 3/4 turns. We want it to be closer to perfect, or in that range between 80 and really like 95 when you're doing your actual full swings. So if we're doing it right in the full swings, beautiful. If it's not showing up the number you want when you're doing the drill work, that's okay, just grind it out.